At Walgreens, we know flu season can feel a little chaotic. So we're going to give you our flu info
in a meditation, keeping you calm, just like a certified Walgreens pharmacist will do if you're a little nervous. So walk in or schedule an appointment, and Walgreens will handle the rest.
That's the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Welcome to the Covert Narcissism Podcast. I'm your host, Renee Swanson. I am not a therapist, and you are not a victim. Today, we're doing something that might feel unfamiliar, maybe even uncomfortable at first. But I want you to stay with me, because what we're doing today is deeply healing, especially for anyone recovering from covert narcissistic abuse, emotional manipulation, or years of gaslighting that taught you to ignore your own needs. This Thanksgiving episode isn't about gratitude for the usual things. It's not about the food, the family, the friends, the blessings that people assume that you're supposed to recite. And it's definitely not about pretending everything is fine when you've spent years in emotional abuse trying to hold yourself together. Today, we turn gratitude inward, toward the parts of you that worked so hard to keep you safe during covert narcissism, the parts that helped you survive the confusion, the trauma responses, the walking on eggshells, and the constant self-doubt. We're talking about thanking your nervous system, your instincts, your emotions, your intuition, your strength, and every part of you that fought to protect you long before you understood what you were living with. This is the moment of self-compassion, trauma-informed healing, and a powerful reminder of your resilience as a survivor of covert narcissistic abuse. Today, we express gratitude for you. This is a Thanksgiving message for your mind, your heart, your body, your nervous system, your instincts, your courage, your endurance, your soul. Because after surviving covert narcissistic abuse, there is something almost universal that happens. You criticize the very things that kept you alive. And today, we're going to flip that script. Welcome back to the Covert Narcissism Podcast, where we slow down together and offer some tenderness to the parts of ourselves that carried us through the hardest moments of our life. So many survivors of covert narcissistic abuse walk around thinking that something is wrong with them. They say things like, I'm too reactive. I shut down too easily. I should have known better. I shouldn't still be struggling. I'm so stupid for staying. I'm too emotional. I'm too sensitive. I should be over this by now. And I want to speak directly into that shaming that so many of us go through. Every reaction you had was intelligent. Every emotion you felt was protective. Every behavior you developed had a purpose. Nothing about your responses was random, nothing was weakness, and nothing was failure. When we experience covert narcissistic abuse, we often blame ourselves for the very survival instincts that saved us. Your anger wasn't the problem. Your sadness wasn't the problem. Your anxiety wasn't the problem. Even your numbness wasn't the problem. The problem was the environment that forced your system into overdrive. Your system responded beautifully to an environment that was anything but beautiful. That's why today's gratitude practice is so important. You're not just expressing thanks. You are reclaiming the truth of your own integrity. I want you to begin with one of the clearest metaphors for emotional healing: hunger pains. When your stomach growls, when your blood sugar drops, when your body sends this unmistakable ache to you that you're hungry, you don't question your value. You don't think that you failed somehow. You don't hate yourself for needing something. You don't wonder what's wrong with me. You simply recognize, oh, my body is communicating with me and it's hungry. You see, your body can't feed itself, So it calls on you to do something about it. Well, emotional pain works the same way as hunger pains. Your body cannot resolve its emotional harm alone. It can't fix this. It can't fix relational danger by itself. It can't protect itself without your involvement. So it sends you signals, just like the hunger pains. Anxiety is like a hunger pain, it's an emotional pain. The confusion, the dread, the resentment, the exhaustion, all of that is screaming to you, it's communicating to you, it's your body's way of getting you to see that there's a problem here. It's not there to shame you, it's to tell you, hey, I need you. Something's wrong here. Please listen. When we shame ourselves for emotional pain, it's like ignoring the hunger pain and calling ourselves weak for needing food. That's ridiculous. Your feelings here were never the issue. Your feelings were the messenger. And today we actually need to thank them for speaking to you. Let's move into the first set of thank you messages and start with your nervous system because it did extraordinary things to protect you in impossible circumstances. To my fight response, thank you. Thank you for rising up in the moment that I felt my truth slipping away. Thank you for pushing me to speak or defend myself or stand up, even when it fell on deaf ears. Thank you for being fierce on my behalf when my spirit felt cornered. You were not too much. You were a guardian. To my flight response, thank you. You nudged me out of rooms when the air got too thick to breathe. You pulled me toward quiet, toward peace, toward the door, even when leaving felt impossible. You guided me away from danger long before I had the words for what danger even was. You were not avoidant, you were wise. To my freeze response, thank you. You halted movement when movement would have increased harm. You shut everything down when I had no bandwidth left inside of me. You protected my psyche by slowing the world down to something I could survive. You were not shutting down, you were saving me. To my fawn response, thank you. You kept peace when that peace was so fragile. You learned how to read the environment and soften the explosions. You learned how to predict storms and calm them before they landed on me. You were not codependent. You were strategic. Your nervous system was brilliant, and today we honor it. Emotions are often the first casualties of abuse. You're told that they're wrong, exaggerated, dramatic, foolish, too intense, too sensitive. But emotions are pure intelligence. They are raw intelligence. Let's thank them today. To my anger, thank you. You tried to get my attention. You tried to show me the injustice. You tried to show me what crossed the line and should have been natural boundaries. You were never the enemy. You were the alarm. To my sadness, thank you. You helped me grieve what I never received. You honor the love that I gave and was never returned. You reflected the depth, my care, my humanity. To my loneliness, thank you. You showed me where connection was missing. You revealed the emotional desert that I was living in, and you whispered the truth long before I was willing to hear it. To my confusion, thank you. You tried to warn me that something didn't add up here. You signaled that reality was being twisted, and you were the friction between truth and illusion. To my numbness, thank you. You stepped in when the pain was just too much to bear. You wrapped everything in a protective blanket around me. You gave me time, space, and room to breathe.
Are you scouring the web for the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals? Stop it. Get Rakuten. Rakuten is a shopping sidekick that gets you cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. Right now, you can get up to 15% cash back at the stores you love. You can even stack cash back on top of the biggest sales of the year. That's savings on savings. It's more time shopping and less time searching. With Rakuten, you're always saving at your favorite stores on the things you're already buying. Cashback is automatically added to your account as you shop, and you can get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership rewards points instead of cashback. It's truly a no-brainer. Now's the time to join. Up to 15% cashback ends on 12/2. Plus, new members will receive a welcome bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's Rakuten. Terms and conditions apply.
At Walgreens, we know flu season can feel a little chaotic. So we're going to give you our flu info
In a meditation, keeping you calm, just like a certified Walgreens pharmacist will do if you're a little needle nervous. So walk in or schedule an appointment, and Walgreens will handle the rest.
That's the human kind of help. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
None of these emotions were failures. They were your internal team fighting for you. Your mind worked so hard for so long. To your mind, to my mind, I say thank you. Thank you for noticing the things I ignored. Thank you for trying to make sense out of the senseless. Thank you for attempting to predict danger before it arrived. Thank you for protecting me by adapting, scanning, analyzing, overthinking, overpreparing. None of that was anxiety. None of that was the problem. It was survival. It was wisdom. Your mind wasn't broken. It was overwhelmed. It carried you through some of the toughest moments of your life. Now, how about for your body? Your body is a silent warrior. To my body, thank you. Thank you for holding tension that didn't belong to you. Thank you for storing memories until I was safe enough to feel them and recall them. Thank you for letting me keep going when my energy was drained. Thank you for every knot, every stomach drop, every tight chest, every headache. These were not malfunctions. They were messages. Your body was always on your side. Never once did it abandon you. This is the moment that many survivors miss. You are here today because of you. Not because you were perfect, not because you always knew what to do, not because you had the clarity back then that you have now. You made it today because you endured. You adapted. You protected yourself the best way you knew how. You kept going when you could have stopped. You searched for answers when everything around you told you not to. To the part of me that kept going, thank you. You saved my life. Now it's time to practice some self-gratitude today. Here's how you can turn this episode into a healing ritual. I'm going to give you a few ways here. Number one is place your hand on your chest, right over your heart. Feel your breath. Feel the warmth. If you can, get to your bare skin and place your hand over your heart. Your body is alive. Your nervous system is active. Your emotions are present. So create a line, something that you say to yourself. Something like, thank you for everything you've done to get me here. Number two is to write a gratitude letter to yourself. Thank all of these parts of you, these parts that I have just named, your anger, your sadness, your confusion, your instincts, your hope, your courage, your resilience, your body, your mind, your fight or flight mode, your nervous system. Thank these parts. Let yourself be surprised by what flows out in this letter. But write a letter to those parts of you. Number three is to eat one meal today with zero self-judgment. No criticism, no commentary, just gratitude and nourishment. the kind that your body needed back then, but it couldn't ask for, the kind that your body needed, but you couldn't have the space for it. But it's time now. One meal by yourself. Just sit with you and be grateful for who you are. Number 4 is to give yourself permission to rest. Rest has always been, a rebellion for survivors, but today make it a celebration. You get to rest. Give yourself that permission. Not, I can't get out of bed, I can't function. That's fine, but be grateful for it. Give yourself the space to rest. Number 5 is speak a phrase at least once a day, a phrase of gratitude to yourself. I honor the version of me that survived what I didn't deserve. Take a deep breath and let these words land. You are worthy of gratitude, deep gratitude, tender gratitude, loud gratitude, quiet gratitude, every kind of gratitude. You didn't get here alone. Your system carried you. Your instincts shielded you. Your emotions guided you. Your body guarded you. Your mind kept visual over your safety. And your spirit refused to give up. On this Thanksgiving Day, I want you to recognize something profound. You are your own miracle. And today, we thank the miracle that is you. I wish you so much peace on your journey of healing. You have been listening to the Covert Narcissism podcast, where we break apart the insidious nature of these incredibly destructive and infinitely frustrating individuals. If you are caught up in this crazy-making relationship and drowning in self-doubt, guilt, or rumination, please reach out to me anytime. I offer individualized live coaching in both group and individual settings. We can find the right program for you. You do not need to go through this alone. You can find all of that information on my website at covertnarcissism.com. You can also reach out to me by email at Renee, RENEE, at covertnarcissism.com. I do look forward to hearing from each and every one of you. Remember, I am not a therapist, and you are not a victim. I am a coach, and you are a survivor. The information provided by Renee Swanson, Covert Narcissism Podcast, and CNG Life Coaching is for educational purposes only and is not to be used for diagnosis purposes. It is not intended to be a substitute for clinical care. Please consult a healthcare provider for guidance specific to your case. This material discusses narcissism in general. Renee shares stories from her personal experience as well as from those that she has worked with for several years. Her material does not claim that any specific person has narcissism and should not be used to refer to any specific person as having narcissism. Permission is not granted to link to or repost this material to support an allegation or support a claim that any specific person is a narcissist. That would be an unauthorized misuse of the material and the information provided. Thank you.
Are you scouring the web for the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals? Stop it. Get Rakuten. Rakuten is a shopping sidekick that gets you cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. Right now, you can get up to 15% cash back at the stores you love. You can even stack cash back on top of the biggest sales of the year. That's savings on savings. It's more time shopping and less time searching. With Rakuten, you're always saving at your favorite stores on the things you're already buying. Cash back is automatically added to your account as you shop, and you can get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership rewards points instead of cash back. It's truly a no-brainer. Now's the time to join. Up to 15% cash back ends on 12/2. Plus, new members will receive a welcome bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's RAKUTEN. Terms and conditions apply.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.